Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Debbie.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
How it is Friday, and
Yeah.
I wanted to say hi to Sylvia Bell from Pickering. I feel like that means Ontario.
Okay. Well, hi.
O-N. Hi. Well, she said I'm usually lurking,
Oh, okay.
and she said hi. So we like that. We like it.
Well, I need to say hi to Annie because she said she missed me. Hi.
Aw, Annie. Yay.
And hugs to Teresa, too.
Yes, hugging Teresa.
And Craigie Poo.
And Craigie Poo is in the house. And Renee and Mimi and Mother
Yeah.
of Three.
All you guys.
Teresa, the other Teresa Harper.
Right on.
Lisa Foster. Hi.
Sonny.
Genealogy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sandra. All right.
How
Flora.
the hell are you guys?
Hi, Sunny. So we'll keep saying hi as we go through, but
I know. It's just, I miss
Suzanne is in
everybody.
the house. Hi,
Yeah.
hi, family.
It's been a while. Seems like.
It feels like it, right?
Yeah. Hey, Suzanne. Paisley.
So a lot of stuff in the news this week, as usual. And I was sharing earlier that, well, never mind. I don't. All right.
I'll share it. Go ahead, share it.
It's family. So last Sunday, after we were on the couch on Kevin's channel, I sat and did recorded a video that I was going to upload, which I am not going to upload now. It's because it's a little late, but yeah. And so it was just kind of, I got some downloads kind of, and I thought, for the week, and anyways, a bunch of them have come to pass already this week. And so I thought, I should have uploaded that video. But if I upload it now, everybody will go, what? I mean, you
right?
It's a little late.
It's like Watergate is going to happen. Oh, wait, what?
Watergate's going to happen. Yeah. It would feel like that. It would feel just like that.
Lincoln, watch your back.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Sorry.
I know. Anyway. So a lesson learned, when I do that on Sundays, I'm going to be just kind of sitting, seeing if I get any hits, that come in and upload a video. I'm going to do that. I'm committed. And I lesson learned, I will put the video on YouTube. I won't keep it to myself. Thank you, Catherine. Oh my goodness, just crazy. Anyways, here's the notes. Literally, this is what it looks like when I sat down with Spirit and wrote down all these notes. And you can see it's forecast for the 23rd through the 29th. I should just take a picture of the notes and post that, and then y'all can see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, sad news in regards to the video release. I didn't watch it in regards to the policeman who murdered that guy that they stopped for traffic light. Tyre Nichols, right? Nichols. And I just have to say, Lisa's okay. What are you going to say? I just have to say,
waiting with bated breath.
This idea, because you stop someone for a traffic thing, and then they end up they're sensing something's amiss, and they run and you shoot them. How is the punishment ever equal to death? for a traffic stop.
Right.
How is that ever equal? They should never even have their guns out. This is a traffic
Well,
stop.
it sounds like the group itself is a little sketchy. I think I heard all those guys have only been on the force maybe 5 years or so, and they've got this special unit where they're
Okay,
in
so
unmarked cars and running amok. It's like, are we following protocols here or what?
that's
Yeah.
interesting that you say that, because before I knew anything about them, I didn't even know that it was all, I didn't even know that they were all black men with policemen. I didn't know that. Shannon was telling me about the story, and I felt like, are they? It's like a gang connection of some sort. So that makes sense.
Which, I mean, I hate to have to go there, but I'm also a little concerned about the fact that, compare this to the the unfortunate deal with George, when
this was a hit.
But these guys are
Is what
being
I sense at the time without knowing anything. But go ahead.
they're moving so quickly on these officers, and I'm wondering if that's because they're officers of color. Not that they were in the right, but I do think that's an interesting.
And so you can see that playing out too.
Yeah. So on that end, I'm like, well, how come
if they were all white, they would still probably be going to work, right?
They would be fired. They'd be doing office duty,
right?
Still getting paid,
right?
Pending approval.
You called
I don't know. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole mess. And that's what I thought too at the time, when this first happened. And she was telling me the story, and I thought in my mind, well, this is just another episode of the sickness that needs to be pulled out of the system.
The system is flawed.
Yeah.
Tremendously. So.
But yeah.
And unfortunately, it always takes something like this for everybody to pay attention.
Pay attention. Yep. Pay attention.
So here we go.
And then, but you're spot on about their reaction time to this whole thing.
Oh, they're all over this.
Oh my God.
For sure.
Yeah. But just praying for the family. It's just devastating. Yeah. Anyway. All right. What else do we got going on here in the world?
No. On a lighter note, I don't know. Let's see. Everybody's just kind of commenting in there. I haven't.
If the officers were white, it would be a cover up for Kelly. You're onto something there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's scary. It's scary. Scary stuff.
Oh my gosh. Smiling Heart said in Florida, 2 officers kidnapped a homeless man to another location and beat him up really bad. Thankfully, he is alive, and an off-duty officer walking his dog found him wandering injured. Oh, what is this going on?
Oh no.
Sad.
Plus, it's also, Casey, the social media now, when things go down, we all hear about it. Just think all the time we didn't hear about stuff.
Right.
So
this is not new. It's just that we now have the availability to hear about it and see things, because we have apparently recorders everywhere. Video. Everybody has their Ring doorbell now, and they're, everybody, there's cameras everywhere. And so
sometimes you even film stuff instead of intervening. It's like, oh my gosh, you're getting beat up. Where's my phone?
Yeah.
let me capture that. That happens too.
Yes, Melody. Who would you like to bring in, Melody? You get to choose, Melody, tonight. Let us know who we should bring in before we get started on the questions.
Oh, so Melody, look at Melody getting the dibs on this. Okay,
Oh,
go.
totally.
What you got,
Totally.
Melody? What you got?
So while we wait for that, the land of the free, cameras everywhere.
Marcel Marceau. Well, that's different.
Oh, okay.
We're channeling Marcel Marceau.
All right. Marcel Marceau. Marcel Marceau.
Let's hope he's not also a mental mime, which means we won't get anything. Get it? Okay.
Marcel Marceau, a French actor. And he was a mime artist.
I know.
Oh, you already know him. I have no idea who.
That's what I was saying. I said, wouldn't it be funny if we don't get anything? Because if he's a mental mime, we won't hear anything.
Oh, I was wondering what you were saying. Like, I didn't get it.
It's okay, girl. I'm on my own
reference?
wavelength over here. Yeah, I apologize.
The reference. Everybody else got the reference, and they were all laughing.
My humor is-
I didn't have any context to place what you were saying. He was a Bip the clown. Art of Silence. Oh,
So when we do this reading, we're going to be like
we're like,
the box. You know how you're in the.
oh yeah.
All
Good
right.
job. You missed your calling, I think, Lisa.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Oh, Suzanne and I. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Suzanne. She has my back. All right, Marcel. I wonder what he. Okay. Oh, how interesting is he? Oh, okay.
Wiki. Thanks. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know anything about him. So this is.
I don't know. Obviously, I didn't even. Obviously.
I have random facts in my head.
He had a unique view of the world. He's giving me a sense too that he actually was that he was actually an introvert, which makes if you're a clown, I don't how that. I'm just going to tell you what he's bringing in. But he had a unique view of the world. Different lens, he says. He saw the world in a different lens. And he wanted to bring he's showing me now I don't know when he was here, what time period he was here in, but he's showing me that the world was a dark place and he was trying to bring a piece of light, a sunshine to a dark world. He's saying it's interesting. It's like they knew their enemy, like they knew where the darkness, they knew their enemy. So when was he alive? Do you guys know? Anybody know?
I want to say 20s or something. I mean, we're talking old, or maybe not even old. I don't know. I shouldn't have even said that. I don't know. Somebody said 60s, 70s, 80s. It was a long time ago.
Okay. So he was born in 1923 and he died in 2007.
Okay.
He was born in France, so I'm assuming with all those wars, he would have been there during Hitler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking because he's talking about in his time when he was trying to bring light to because he's showing me a little, like he's this little light in a very dark world. So he's now, of course, times change, but he's taking me way back to a certain time period. So okay, so he died at 85. Other people saw him in the 60s. Okay. His father was killed by the Nazis. Okay. During World War II. So this is the era he's taken me to. And because of what we do on Friday nights, I feel like he really wants to talk about they knew their enemy. It was clear who their enemy was. And we don't always, it's not always clear. It's becoming clear, he says, who, what we're fighting against or what we're trying to stop this, but he's showing this cloud, and it's like this, it's kind of like seeped in when we weren't looking. So now what we're doing is we are clearing out that enemy. We're clearing it out, what was trying to take us down or bring us down. That is being shown now. I mean, like, he saved children during the Holocaust. Oh, that just gave me the chills. Yes. Okay.
I wrote down a couple things here. I mean, I don't want to interrupt you. You still?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I'm going to continue.
I wrote down family, tradition, and I put artist. And I don't know if that means if he had an aptitude for music or actual physical art, aside from his normal artistry.
Yeah, his artistry, yeah.
But in all caps here, because I was like, well, what would he be thinking about today, like right now? And I wrote listen.
Oh, see,
like with a bunch of little.
Oh, Lisa, I'm getting the chilies on that one.
Yeah, so I think a message from him to all of us about what's going on right now. Just listen. I think maybe nobody's listening.
Remember, so if he's saying he had that different lens, view and lens on people, because he watched and he listened, right? Because minds don't talk, right?
Right. And I guess just that art in itself is a very, you have to be really aware of your surround. It's a very observatory thing. You got to know what that looks like when you're doing all the things that you're doing.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's universal.
It's
universal.
It really,
because everybody together.
There's no language.
Crosses all barriers, all boundaries. For sure. Yes. Everybody knows the world, right?
He's connecting everybody.
Yeah, right on.
How beautiful is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's saying there doesn't need to be a language barrier.
Mm-hmm.
There doesn't need to be, if you all stop and are just step into that listening space, there is no Democrat, there is no Republican. It's humans having this human experience, and that's what watch and listen. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Melody, I love him. I'm so glad to meet him. Wow. That
takes a lot of depth and intelligence to be able to communicate in that way. Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's all try not to talk for a day and just mime our day through. And but wow, we'd get a lot of listening and seeing
and think outside of that box,
filling space through silence. Look at Kevin.
Think outside of the box.
Yes, I'm loving this. Well, thank you, Marcel Marceau.
Yeah. Marcel Marceau.
Is that how you say that? Lisa.
Marcel Marceau.
She likes to throw her sexy French accent in here. He did talk a lot during our meetings. Oh, did you know him, Melody? I didn't ask him about that. I just was going for the big.
No, time to go to the restroom.
Sorry. Marceau.
Marceau.
All right, Marcel.
Marcel Marceau.
Oh, Linda says in the movie Silent Movie, he was the only actor who spoke, and he said goodbye. Wow. Yes, very close. Oh, Melody, let me talk to him some more.
Sip. That's right. Sip. Lisa Foster, yes, that's exactly what that effing was. That was a sexy ass French accent. Deal with it. Thank you. She's giving me crap in there.
He feels to me, Melody, he feels very like he's showing me himself within a group of people. And he's kind of like, he gives me this sense of there's like very non-judgmental. But he said he had opinions. He's bringing in. I was opinionated, but he also, when he first came in, and I'm asking him about knowing you and the group, he feels very welcoming to everyone. Like to anyone who would meet him, he would make them feel like they were his best friend type of feel to him. But he's kind of giggling at himself because he said that he may have been, I don't know if it's opinionated or something in regards to that.
Was he stubborn?
Maybe, I don't know. There's something that maybe, Melody, you would understand when I say that he's kind of laughing at himself because he could be a little stickler or something with something.
He's a fascinating man, though.
Mm-hmm. Or would the word be quirky? Quirky?
Eccentric?
Oh, maybe something here. Yes, stubborn, gruff. Okay, that's what he's bringing in.
Stubborn.
Yeah, that stubborn, gruff. Yeah, so he said he could be like that, but in general, most people felt that he gave, when you first would meet him, you would feel or be with him, but he did have that side that would come out. Yeah, but he's kind of giggling about it. That's interesting to me. He's saying the word pride. So it's something you probably already know this, Melody. Maybe it was ego driven or pride driven that gruffness might come out like that. But all in all, a very interesting, unique, eccentric, I think you on something with that, Lisa, guy. And thank you for allowing us to meet your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I pinned him again at the last minute. People were coming in asking who we were talking about. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Marcel. Or Marceau.
Marcel Marceau. Try to control yourself. I know it's a lot.
Oh my gosh. Hugging you, Melody. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Melody.
All right. Let's start diving into some of these questions coming in. Here we go. Annie has a couple of questions right here at the beginning. Now, I feel like we felt like you were meaning maybe Prince Andrew.
That's what we were thinking, yes.
Okay, Tony says Marcel Marceau. Wait, Marcel Marceau.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Like Beau, Beau.
Oh, Bo.
Marceau is Ceau.
Okay.
So
Marcel Marceau.
Marceau.
Annie says okay. Okay, so maybe we can rewrite this so when it's on the replay and our family that is watching it after, we can have the right name. Lisa says it's okay. He knows. All right. Annie says whoever it is, it's Charles' creepy brother. So okay. Anyway, so close to being exposed. Okay, so there we go. Thank you, Freebird. She's on it. She's on it.
Freebird's little fingers just flying on that.
Flying. Because you know that's how good I am on the keyboard.
Girl, yes, we know.
Oh my gosh. All right. So now, Lisa, I'm going to pass this over to you for a second. I think you have something to say.
Well, yeah, actually, I did a prediction video on my channel, and I actually mentioned the Andrew deal because I was feeling like a lot of his goodies are being taken away from him, and even William is starting to, or I'm sorry, Charles is starting to take away a lot of privileges, and I believe he just got kicked out of somewhere else where he was living. I think he's living with the ex now. So in my prediction, I was saying that it felt like it was laying down the groundwork for these things and becoming at him. I think the case is building and something is around the corner is my vibe, but we'll see. It could just be that they're just still trying to distance themselves from him as much as possible. But I think there's a motive behind that. I think they know something's around the corner. Okay. Is what I was getting. So.
Okay.
And yes, it's definitely tied in with, we know that he dealt with the underaged, especially that one incident that's documented, but we know that he was buddies with the kingpin of that who, so. But anyway, yeah. See what we got.
Yeah, I'm, when I check in on Andrew, he's been trying to crawl up, get himself out of this big hole that he's been dropped into, or that he fell into. But they're showing me him looking up, and he cannot dig himself out of this. He cannot climb himself out of this. What's coming for him more as yeah, this energy is so wonky, you guys. But I do feel that all of this is going to be more exposed and more on the surface, and there's no way he's getting out of this. And I just want to say hi to Marky. Oh, he mimed.
Oh, is somebody miming in there?
Mark.
Nice. I feel like financially, he's not starving. He's still got that going for him. But I feel like now that the queen has passed on, I think she was protecting her boy as best she could, even if she wasn't in agreement with his choices. And now that she is gone,
well, she would do that for the whole of the
the bigger picture.
The bigger picture. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think that things are starting to melt away for him.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Put a fork in him. Yeah, Annie, you got that. He's done. He's done. And I keep hearing the word exposed, and so I feel like more will be found, more will be exposed to this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You throwing some cards too?
Oh,
Or you just, or we just,
I was just shuffling.
oh, okay. Because I didn't shuffle anything
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. Did I miss a question there? R1 says, Maxwell says she has proof Epstein murdered in jail. He was killed to silence him. Or is she lying? Since we're in this
All right.
energy, let's check this
Stay in
out.
the zone, right?
Okay, so she has proof.
I'll tell you what, I've got goosebumps all of a sudden.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, we know she's a professional liar, so that makes things
That's
difficult.
true. Makes it a little more tricky to.
Yeah. Was he killed to silence him? Where is she lying?
Let's see. Is she lying? No, I don't think she's lying. I think I'm getting a no on the lying. I don't think she's lying. But she also, I'm not talking about the picture. Prince Andrew's picture is fake. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about saying that Epstein was murdered.
I got a teeny weeny yes on was he killed to silence him? But it was a little yes. Like there's it's not so cut and dry is what I feel. I think there's a lot to that.
What's her game? What's her angle here? What's her game? What's her game? She's playing the long game. Is what she's doing. She's playing a game of chess, and it's a long game. It's not speed chess.
I mean, you got to think she's probably got a lot of resentment, because she's where she is, and others should be there with her, and they're not. So I totally agree with your long game. She's being methodical about what she says and what she doesn't say.
Yeah, she regrets. But I do feel like she has nothing to lose at this point in sharing truth. I don't think. I mean, although, it does put her in danger as far as being killed in jail. But I don't think, I'm almost wondering if she cares about that anymore because of her situation. You know what I mean? You get to a point where I think she has good days and bad days as far as her emotions go.
I did the deck of character just because it's got interesting cards.
Okay, you go.
I mean, I think I've gotten a lot of these for her already before. They look familiar to me. I mean, I've got spatula. That's the turning over of evidence. I got tongue, things to say.
I'm gonna mime while
you. I got smoke and mirrors. Maybe a little decoy, misguidance in one direction to divert from another direction. I got demon. Evil runs deep, and I got night. In this case, I'm wondering if this might represent the leverage that she thinks she has on this.
Interesting. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, look, I'm in here.
I'm in control. I can take action when I want because I have the information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good miming over there.
Thank you. I'm gonna take
That's
it.
your next video. Freebird mime spirit.
Freebird mime spirit, and I'm gonna mime the whole thing.
No music, just silence.
I think miming is fascinating. I do. I think it's fascinating.
It is.
Oh, and the night reference, right, Pamela? Guess who would what's his name? Is his name Philip, or what is it? Andrew? Is he a knight? Would he be considered kind of a knight? I don't know. Interesting. All right. All right. What is happening? All right. Sunny. Okay. What is happening with Chris Wray? FBI director seems a little off with some of his comments about documents.
Are we talking about
Ray.
the documents that are being found in everybody's house? These are documents we're talking.
Did you check in your drawers behind you, Lisa?
Girl, my garage has a lot of shit in there. There's
I'm telling you, your garage. Yes.
Mom kept a lot of secrets from me, so my parents might have some documents.
I'm telling you, you need to have the FBI come to your house and check out your garage. And while they're doing it, have them throw all that
Clean
stuff
it out. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK and get this out of here. That's perfect. While you're at it, guys, I need this moved over there.
Oh, he's a prince. Okay, not a knight. Okay, thank you, Pamela.
Right.
I went straight to Andy. Pamela's correcting me. He's a prince, not a knight. That makes sense. Take the fish tank. And while you're at it, take the fish tank.
Take this thing.
Oh, my goodness. All right. But what would everybody talk about if they took the fish tank?
I don't know.
Right.
I need to put something else over there for real. I need to put maybe some little shelving over there with some like little woo-woo things on it.
Yeah. I'm going to be rearranging this. You all have a different view soon. All right. Chris Wray. He's pedaling his bike, but it's going backwards is what's happening.
Troll dolls.
Troll dolls.
That's really funny.
Troll dolls.
I don't want troll dolls behind me.
I would not want troll dolls behind me.
They're creepy.
Okay, so Chris, there's lots of layers here, but he's I'm also seeing a singing bird. So I think he has to sing a little to save himself. When I read on him earlier this week, Wednesday, he's very methodical of how he will share information and how much he will share. Only he's not going to overshare, I can tell you that.
I drew 3 cards on him. What happened?
What?
Oh, I thought you saw something in there.
Oh, I was just, Lisa said the fish tank is Lisa's guest room. And I was trying to picture myself sleeping in the fish tank.
Debbie, when you come here, no, you're sleeping right there.
There's my comfy right there. So you guys, when Lisa goes live, you'll see me on the background going, oh my God, and I'll
curled up next to Charlie.
Charlie will be climbing all over my head. And
oh, geez. All right, so I got I got 3 cards for him. It's interesting. I got the 7 of Cups, and that makes me feel like he's having to make some tough decisions. I'm
Mhm.
seeing that as a lot of the different choices, which leads me to the other 2 cards. I got the Hermit, I got the 10 of Swords. So I don't know if that
Mhm.
means that the choices are getting so difficult that with the Hermit card, he is having to purposefully kind of keep a lot to himself so that he can
Mm.
reevaluate things and get things straight. And then with the 10 of Swords, I think he knows the wrong decision could be just, it could ruin him,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
completely ruin him.
And he also has the ability to put swords in a lot of people's backs.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
And Kevin says when he comes, he's kicking you out of your own bed and taking your bed. You're on the couch.
No, we're spooning, Kevin. Are you kidding me? Debbie too. Debbie, we're spooning as well.
Spoon fest.
My house is full of love.
So with him, I do have, he does have the bird's eye view.
Mm-hmm.
Here I have the 9 of Swords, but on this card it says bird's eye view. He knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are stressed out because he has the ability to put those swords in people's backs because he knows.
Right.
And it's become a cat and mouse game here. And you have the five of Swords here, which is like, okay, wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but I do feel he's going to be giving up information if we can give him if for something in return.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm seeing here.
You guys are so funny.
Spooning, spirit spooning. Woo!
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
All right. What do we got? No forking.
All right. Take it easy in there.
Take it easy. Okay, where are we at here?
Hi, Sharon Sight.
Oh, hi, Sharon. Okay. All right. So we're going to move over into a different energy right here. This question, I like it. I like it. We're going in on it, Sissy. So anytime, so Sissy's asking, for those of you who aren't reading the screen, when a person passes, do they attend their own funeral? And from what I understand, and working with those who have passed and talking to them and understanding things, whatever, it's from my understanding that when we put any energy into someone that has passed, so let's say, so let's say we're thinking about my son who passed, and we're all thinking about Ben. Guess who's going to show up, because we're putting that energy out, and we're putting that energy out to them, and we're talking to them. Hey, Ben, come hang out with us. He's definitely coming to hang out. So when you have a gathering like a funeral, and everybody's giving their love and remembering this person, you better believe they're there.
Just in you saying that, it really makes me wonder if that's the origin of a funeral anyway. Just to get everybody together, all your loved ones, and that gathering concept to summon, kind of, not to get
we're
to
doing more gathered. Yeah,
regardless of religion or geographic, whatever personal beliefs. I think that there's something that resonates with you saying it like that. I think that is the essence of a funeral, to bring them in, because you are showing them your love for them. And
right.
I think there's something to that. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, I do too.
And I have seen stories where people say that they felt that had happened.
Yeah. And I've talked to so many people, loved ones on the other side, who talked about their funerals or services,
Right.
celebrations of life,
Mm-hmm.
services, and so forth. And I've also, and I'll just add, I've also talked to, and you think, yeah, Kevin is saying whatever we place our attention is exactly when and where they are. Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's backing up what I got. That they actually do sometimes have opinions when they've said, I want to be cremated, and yet you bury them in the ground.
They're like, what's your problem?
they're not mad about it or anything, but they will state their opinion that they had wanted to be cremated, and yet they're being buried. So
are they sassy about it? I'm wondering.
Yeah, no.
It's just a casual, like,
it's just like,
against what I really wanted to happen.
Just, because some people say, well, people don't, when they're on the other side, everything, and that's true. They lose their connection to their human body, but they do feel.
Interesting.
The only reason I'm saying that is because it's happened a couple times where there's a different opinion, and they asked for this and something else happened.
Would you
It doesn't make any difference. It just.
Would you want to visit your own funeral?
I would, just to love and comfort people and let them know I'm still alive, just not in their realm. I don't think anybody will have a funeral for me, but you guys just go out and have a drink, have a Jameson, do a toast.
I'm just going to float around and find all of you.
I'm going around whoever's going to be raising the glass for me. I'll go
right.
do it. And
oh yeah. Oh, I'm never going away.
I'm an on that. Anyway, Susie says, my mom mentioned her service once in a reading. She mentioned things that she had to be there now. Yeah. That could be part of it too. That they're just saying, yeah, I saw that they buried me, even though I asked them to cremate me. And that's just a piece of information that the sitter would know, right? They go, oh, we did ask to be cremated, but we decided. So maybe it's more like that type of energy behind it.
Maybe.
Lisa says, when I die, I'm haunting people. I have a list. Connie says, I'm going to blow freezing air on all of them naughty kids who gave me.
Oh, Connie, all these freezing children.
That's a lot of cold kids. T. Jones says, I told my family to have an open mic comedy show for me. I love that. See, that's awesome.
That's perfect.
That's the kind of thing.
Right. No tears.
Tears are okay because it's just energy shifting, and it is, but
tears are appreciated, but not encouraged.
But not like, it's for you that those tears are for you and what you're feeling, and that's okay. But also step into joy and the light and the love and whatever that person you lost brought.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. The tears come. I have tears.
Oh yeah, yes.
That doesn't stop. But,
Jill says, no funeral for me, but a good wake is welcome. Yeah. I love it. So I hope someone's taking notes so we know what everybody wants.
I know. We're going to have to bookmark this video so that we can get all of our wishes.
Well, thank you, Sissy, for that great question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to move back into here, and we have Charles
McGonagall?
retired FBI. Will he spill incriminating? Didn't we just read on him?
No, we read on Bray.
Oh, well, I think maybe it was Charles that I read on then. I don't know, whoever the FBI people are that they're talking to. Charles will also. Charles is the one I read on, I think, on Wednesday. And he's the one that's going to be methodical about what he offers. Because he has a lot to say.
Oh, thanks, Lise. Yes, I had a lot of fun with Aiden.
So, but I do feel that he will.
You feel that he will?
Mm-hmm. But it's going to be very methodical how what information he offers.
So that last ring we did, you think was this guy?
No, I got that information is new. When I read on him on Wednesday, that's where the information.
Oh, okay.
Gotten a little skewed. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw 3 cards. Just
same.
Yeah. He's this is so very interesting. The cards I got here.
Right.
He's kind of like here's to see the cat. It says pit cat. So he's kind of like showing up like a pit boss. Do you guys know what that means? I don't know.
Oh.
But anyway, I also got train your human and getting even. So there is some information coming in, and he's going to be with that Jack of the Knight of Swords there, and the Knight of Cups.
Oh, I got the Knight of Wands.
Oh, see? Yeah, so there is some movement there.
My other 2 are the 4 of Wands. I got the 7 of Swords.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that I got the 7 of Swords for him on Wednesday.
Did you?
Yes.
So
I feel like he's only going to be giving them what they specific. He's going to be
need to know basis.
Controlling others, Tony. That's what that means. Okay, pit boss means he's controlling others as well. He's controlling the narrative. That's what they were telling me, and he's going to be very methodical what he offers.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's what I got on him. Very good. Interesting.
Very interesting. That's cool. We got a couple of the same cards.
Yes.
Carol, hi. When and how will all the disinformation from the media end? Girl.
Carol.
I don't know when. I mean, I can't even put together a when over here. But how?
Yeah. So I do feel that there are going to be more regulations coming in, and I do feel like as computers and things get even more sophisticated, that there's going to be what I'm being shown here is some kind of where you speak, and they have a program that will say whether it's a truth or a lie right in that moment.
Like a fact checker.
A fact check. Yeah, that's it. An instant fact checker. So in that, there's going to be a little shift in regulating that way. when that comes into play. When that fact checker is like that.
I don't even know if this is possible because, I mean, the media has gone beyond just your newspapers and things like that. I mean, it's so digital, it's everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to narrow down some of these sources to where there's not so much of the exploited inquirer type, whatever you call that? You know what I mean? I can't think of the word.
I think Rocky Mountain High has it. When people stop actually.
Well, that's what I mean. Well,
Listening.
even with Fox versus CNN, and even
Mm-hmm.
I can't even watch CNN anymore. It's just
I don't watch any news.
yeah, it's just all the news has really gotten so divided. I think there's going to have to be somebody that really goes in there and filters through who's credible, who's not. It's like back to basics stuff to really make it close to an end, at least to make it more clear. Because now what we all consider to be the news is not the news anymore. It's not that, it's evolved into something else. And I think that's just that's a symptom of just the way society's evolved and stuff, with the reality TV and worrying about ratings and all the sex, drugs, and rock and roll gets you more attention. And we're going to get back to basics.
Yeah. AI. Yeah, that might be what they're showing me. There's some kind of something that is in that, and that makes sense. Yeah. AI.
It's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Interesting.
It's a big project. And free speech, then you got free speech versus hate speech, and that line is getting blurred too much.
Yeah.
It's not cool. So those things need to be addressed too. Yeah. On both sides, all sides.
Yeah. Walter Cronkite. His voice. It was the whole world recognized his voice because, anyways, he was such an icon there.
Yes, Nancy D. Integrity has gone to the toilet.
And we have
but yeah, you're right. I mean, when you heard those older news ladies and gentlemen doing their thing, you believed what they had to say. That was the news. And it's not like that anymore.
And bring back the fairness doctrine that Ronald Reagan dismantled. Yes, Chris. Strap him to a lie detector. Propaganda. People, and when politicians also don't have a hold on stations as well. So if a politician has a hold on a station somehow, or whatever, a newscaster or cast, and they're manovering what is said.
And corporations too, big business,
corporation, who pays, wherever that money's coming in the most, they're going to tuck that. All right. Let's go ahead and look here. We have time.
Suzanne said, I've in fact checked my own thoughts. I hear you.
Right, Suzanne? Me
you
too.
have to.
Me too, man. Well, I mean, with all this information coming in, you really have to, and you should.
I know, right? It's true. Oh, geez.
All right.
Oh, we've been on for an hour. Look at us.
I know. Let's do one more here, and then we'll do a. Will where Gates and other GOP got their money. Will they find where they get the money? Okay, wait.
What?
I mean, Lisa, you read it.
I guess it's just Will Gates and other GOP who got their money get incriminated in this from the oligarchs?
So their connections to oligarchs?
Yeah. Oh, the oligarchs.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting a yes on that.
Yeah.
And okay. I was just told to use regular cards. Not my little cat cards on this. Yeah, so Sunday's show is on my channel this week on the couch. Don't forget to like and subscribe to both our channels. It is free to do that, but it's so helpful, you guys.
Spirit Intuitive Tarot.
Spirit Intuitive Tarot. And
personal readings website.
Personal readings. Check out her website. And my website.
So this is kind of new, Debbie. Sometimes I draw stuff that's kind of new. I knew what I was getting ready to draw, so I stopped drawing because it's weird. But I was getting the whole Humpty Dumpty vibe. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. I think there's going to be a huge fall that is going to happen, is what I'm getting here. I think that's symbolic of a great crash and burn. It's going to be big, is what I'm feeling over here. What are you getting?
Oh, yeah. I do see a connection to the oligarchs. I do see, there's more than just one, more than just Gates. And I do see a season of, you have the moon and the death card. So lots of shifting going on, endings, time to move on because of it.
Right.
So
I didn't shuffle anything though. Let me shuffle something. I mean, I'm totally with what you're saying though.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how I could come up with something else other than what I said. Yes, Gay scrambled huevos. Yes, I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can show you my Humpty Dumpty. He's kind of lame though.
There he is, Humpty Dumpty. Gonna fall.
But yeah, that's all I got really.
I know. Get on with it. Yeah, I hear you, Suzanne.
Gates picked up in handcuffs.
So Sunny, yes, I've been seeing that. In fact, on Wednesday, I feel like did I read on Gates on Wednesday? I think I did, but yes, I did, and also the handcuff thing. But he's so smug. I remember when I saw him.
He's so obnoxious.
He's like, these handcuffs aren't going to hold me. That's his attitude.
I think he's in for a surprise.
Of course, I've been seeing him in handcuffs for 2 years. So
sometimes it takes a little over 2 years. Okay.
Sometimes that energy just doesn't come in quick, does it?
That's all right. You're right. Sometimes it's not quick.
Humpty was
push that egg. Maybe by Easter.
Shay Kitty, your grandson is allergic to eggs. Oh, that is a tough one.
I used to be when I was little. I was allergic to everything. Eggs was one of them.
Jeff said he's picking up anxious vibes from GOP. Did you just say the eggs are not one of your?
Not as an adult, but when I was a kid, yeah.
When you were a kid, you were allergic?
I couldn't drink milk. I couldn't eat eggs. Couldn't eat chocolate. Couldn't.
Oh man, you were a challenged child.
I was a special kid.
You were so special. Squish, squish.
When I was squish, remember when? I love it when you do the squish. I don't know why. You remember when we'd have milk breaks in school, in elementary school?
Yeah.
I was the only one with the one little thing of white milk on the tray when I could finally drink milk. It had to be white milk. Everybody else in the class, out of 30 kids, they all had the chocolate. They're
Of
like,
course
don't take that one. That's Lisa's.
Aw, the little white milk.
Oh, well, whatever. All right.
Craig Dixon said he had no allergies.
I've still got the allergies. It's ridiculous.
Linda says she's allergic to Donald Trump. I think we all have a intolerance.
Right?
We all have some level of intolerance to
We're
that.
getting the hives.
I get the hives after. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, Chris is allergic to chocolate and lactose intolerant. Yes,
Oh, my
I hear
goodness.
you.
Goat's milk.
Yeah.
On goat's milk.
Yeah. I had to give Sierra goat's milk because she didn't tolerate.
I had to do soy milk when I was little, but then normal milk was fine.
Mm.
It's still okay.
And then you were able to. All right, so
enough about that.
Enough about that.
All right.
On the USA in 2023, for our global year. Okay, so let's do one for the global year for one card for the USA, and then I also want to do a card just for us for the rest of and for like a week,
Okay.
Encouragement.
Are we doing like a tarot card or
whatever card you want to use for everyone? I'm gonna pick a fun deck for everyone. We'll do this one for everyone, and then for the card for the globe for the USA 2023.
USA first, and then for all of us second.
Yeah. 2023 first, and then one for all of us. One card. We can do this. Oh, Annie. Guess what I'm using? Annie says, use a Annie. We gotcha. All right. Dumpster fire.
I need more cards.
Dumpster fire deck.
Why do I never buy more cards? I need to buy more cards.
All right. 2023 for the USA.
Oh, you want to see my USA card?
Yes.
I mean, believe, guys. Don't be funny about this. Believe in this card, okay? You are safe. Everything is going to be okay.
Oh my goodness. That is so perfect. And I got the Divine Mother. So as this shift in 2023 comes in and everything's going to be right, we have that shield of protection there.
Mm-hmm.
And the divine energy, Divine Mother, as we shift more into that that frequency, it's going to be okay.
Everything's going to be okay.
Okay during this shift.
Oh, that's like a hug.
That is a big hug.
It's like a big hug.
And I'll hold this card up a little longer so you guys can see. Hold up.
Oh, and this is a very mothering card.
Exactly. I wanted you to hold it up. Look at her holding that child. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. This is
going to be okay.
And things, we see lots of horrible things, but I feel like, as we move through the horrible and it bubbles up more and more, it's part of that shift.
Yep.
Okay. So now one for us, for the week.
For all of us.
For the fam.
Mm-hmm. I feel good about it.
Michelle. Bart is going to be held accountable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. For us.
Right. Oh,
What? What'd you get?
stop listening to the negative and tune into the positive.
There you go. Ooh, that's a good one for us.
That's a good one.
And I got
and listen, like Marcel Marceau.
Wow. Melody, did you hear that?
Full circle, Melody. You hear?
Full circle. Wow. Okay.
All right.
I got the number 33 here, and Merkaba is what it says on here.
Mhm.
And this is over this next week, we're going to experience some exciting movement. We're going to see movement in the energy, and shifting this week is going to be kind of exciting.
We like exciting.
Yeah. Some of us like the roller coaster. Some of us don't. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah, we no, none of this.
Merca. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, did I hold it up long enough so you could see that?
Oh, did we get the full effect of? Oh, I think
I put my card back in, and so I don't know, but it's Merca, the Merca. Oh well, sorry guys. Boo. Hopefully you saw it because I can't find it now.
I've got mine.
Action.
She's just kind of.
Oh, look at her. Yep.
Look, and we get some little musical notes. You know,
there it is. When
we pray together, you know, we got
we turn it into a musical note that lasts forever in the universe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, blessings to you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Lisa and I.
Yeah. I love our Fridays together.
I do too.
They're the best.
And Pamela's like, I'm getting too old for the. I hear you, Mama. I hear you.
Now I'm just reading the chat.
And now I'm just reading. You know, when I get quiet, I start reading the chat.
For the next 10 minutes, let's all just read each other's.
Let's just read each other's. Here you go, though, you guys. Thank you to the moderators for holding space in the chat today, and all the re-info and keeping things going there. So thank you, you guys. Thank you to those who support the channel and also donate and all that. Thank you so much for keeping us going and helping and being a part of creating this space for community.
Yes.
So Connie's gonna
Connie.
So yes, love and light to you all, and we'll see you. We'll both see you on Sunday on the couch on my channel. But I feel like you're going on tomorrow with Denise on her channel.
I am. Denise has moved our Tuesdays together when we do political readings to Saturdays now. So
if you have more questions that we didn't get to, possibly go ahead and pop on Denise's channel tomorrow. What time is that at?
I want to say 3
p.m.
Oh my God, I don't know.
3 p.m. Eastern time-ish.
I think that's probably very wrong. It's probably the same time as it has been, which was 4 Eastern. So
4 Eastern. So check that out and bring your questions for tomorrow. But anyway,
and I might go live on my channel too, just to do what I do between now and Sunday.
There's 222 in the chat.
I see that. Nice.
So cool. I love that. All right. Anyways. Love and light to you all, hugging you all, and we'll see you soon. Love you, Lisa.
Love you back, babe.
Squish.
Squish.